Clara was mesmerized by the twinkling lights of the crystals that adorned every corner of Madam Mirabelle's room. The mysterious old woman had an aura of wisdom and power that drew Clara in, making her feel both wary and hopeful at the same time. As she sat across from Madame Mirabelle, the young woman couldn't help but feel a sense of nervous excitement building up inside her. Pouring her heart out to the old woman, Clara shared her innermost desires and fears, hoping for a glimmer of hope in her otherwise bleak existence. Madame Mirabelle listened intently, her eyes sparkling with hidden knowledge and understanding. When she handed Clara the small vial of glittering dust, Clara's heart skipped a beat with anticipation. As the dust settled over her, Clara felt a surge of energy coursing through her veins. And just like that, her world transformed into a paradise of wealth, love, and happiness beyond her wildest dreams. Her heart swelled with gratitude as she looked around at the newfound beauty of her life. But the euphoria soon faded as Clara started to notice the cracks in her perfect facade. The love she had always longed for felt shallow and hollow, the riches seemed to lose their luster with each passing day, and an inexplicable sense of unease settled in the pit of her stomach. It was as if the magic that had granted her wishes came with a heavy burden that weighed her down more than she could bear. Haunted by the realization that her happiness was built on a fragile illusion, Clara struggled to come to terms with the consequences of her desires. Each decision she had made, each wish she had whispered in desperation, now came back to haunt her with a vengeance she could not escape. As she stood at the crossroads of her enchantment and her reality, Clara knew that she had to make a choice. Would she cling to the empty promises of the magic she had been granted, or would she have the courage to let go of the illusions and face the harsh truths of her world? In a moment of clarity, Clara made her decision. With a heavy heart and a determined spirit, she faced Madame Mirabelle once more, ready to confront the consequences of her wishes and reclaim the power to shape her destiny on her own terms. And as she walked away from the old woman's abode, a sense of liberation washed over her, knowing that true happiness could only be found within herself, beyond the temptations of magical illusions and false promises.